like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give it back. My bad when the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Set up. 31's the right. All day, dog. Check nickel. Let's go.
Throwing. Bridgewater. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown,
How the fuck we let this nigga out?
Naheem Hines.
I was supposed to have this nigga in the
As his
backfield.
guys are able to strike first here in
I was
this
supposed to have
opening
this nigga in the
quarter.
backfield, bro.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Yeah, this nigga got so many fucking stars or fucking defense.
31 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
On first down, Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On second down, Bridgewater, and this is Cook.
Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me. Let's go. Jared Cook ain't no fucking joke.
Jared Cook, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. What's good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
He's still going the shit out of me.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Confidence through the roof. You better not run that shit out.
At the 3.
Yeah, I forgot this
tie game, both sides are looking for
something
to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now a give right side. It's Hines.
I know this is work about 5 yards. I got you now. I got your whole playbook. I got your whole game now. Got the whole game.
That's why I like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now it's Trubisky.
I got your whole fucking playbook. Let's go.
He goes down. Nick Perry. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it.
All right. He won't go for it.
7-7, our score after one. Here's Johnny Townsend to punt it away.
Right here at this fucking first one. Where's the kick? He might go this way. No, right here.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Yeah,
no returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
No. Check safety, check safety.
Play action now. Bridgewater steps away to his left. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
That was my fault, Alvin.
Down
I
on the
said fuck him
30-yard
up.
line
I
after
could
a
have
gain of
fucked him up. I
6.
should have fucked him up.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
You just different, I know you different.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31 to Mike. Exit.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
That's my fault, Kamara.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
He's trying to bring that heat.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going...
And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller.
Damn!
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with
That was my
Thomas.
fault.
And that's a great
Why did you
example of
do
ball
it,
skills
bro?
right there,
I
partner.
that shit.
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't
shit
tell you
was-
how
that was
many
my fault.
guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, Hines
No, Mr. Hines, you gotta kick your fucking field goal. You know what I know. You gotta play good and kick your field goal.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
No, yeah, Von.
Lose yardage here.
Fuck out of here.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third
Von,
down.
good tackle, dude.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. They run. This is
no,
Cohen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And his kick here is good. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
That was my fault. What the fuck am I doing?
From earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Come on. Y'all was about to give him that. Who the fuck is that? That was my fault.
And incomplete. Landry, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Right off his helmet.
Here's Bridgewater. It's caught. Smith.
That's a face man.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run here. It's Murray.
That's a first.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Forced out to his left.
Oh my God, I threw the ball. Good shit.
Khalil Mack.
Good shit. I threw the fucking ball. Good shit.
For a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. action. Bridgewater buying time to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40.
Sure, that little motherfucker was
touchdown, Chicago. Naeem Hines. His second touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
31's the mic. You're not
Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Kamara.
Why y'all make me run
down
into
at the
him?
33, 5 yards on the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, slam, slam, slam.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across.
Damn, we tried to kill him.
Touchdown, Saints.
Yeah,
Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what we discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Single receiver. Switch it. Come on. Alert.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flushed out right.
Yeah, Marcus.
Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Not.
Yeah! Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Son of a bitch.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence.
Yeah, let's go, y'all.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hey, alert! 180! I got you, son! Check 24. Six guard!
Here's Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Pick that shit off!
Knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down.
Marshawn Lattimore
to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
He got that side on lock. He like Richard Sherman, young boy. He got that side on lock.
And he gets it away. A directional
Marshawn
kick
like
going
Richard
toward the
Sherman in his
sideline.
prime.
And no return here. Where will they spot it?
Niggas
They say
think they
just
gonna get
outside
him.
the 20-yard line.
You gotta give up something to get him.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm coming for you, son. Yeah.
Again, it's Kamara.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
That's all we wanted.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 31's the mic. Let's go. 31's the mic. Go. Check 3.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Looking long for Thomas. He's got a man complete.
No!
He takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
Look,
A big
that nigga threw that shit off the
New
word.
Orleans.
Bang! Look, he think Tuesday
A
catching
real
that
field
nigga there.
flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
Yeah, Alvin, that was my fault, but we
close to the
good.
10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And Lutz's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats
good tackle, Mark.
you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Tackle.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Yes, I'm so happy he went
As they head to the
inside.
field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd
Good
down.
tackle, DeMario.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Good shit. Why y'all making this nigga fumble, bro?
Maybe by about a yard, if that. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They're going on 4th down.
Let's go!
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let's fucking go, man. We're not to be fucking timid, bro. We're not to be fucking timid, bro. You thought he was gonna fucking sit back there? No. Von Bell, dog. Von Bell coming
We
up
saw
clutch.
a number of good games earlier today. This one might
That's
top
how to
all of
trade the
those.
fucking young
It's been a
boy.
dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
We're not the fumble. We're not the fumble.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. And
That's
that
cool.
is incomplete.
That's cool. You can run the blitz. You can run the blitz when you're scared.
It's a lot of contact going on there.
You can
And
run
in
the
the end,
blitz, bro.
unable to keep 2 hands on the
Run that
football
shit.
and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good
Yeah,
until
run
the
that
finish.
shit. Bro, run that shit.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. Flush to his right. He wants it all for the end zone.
Oh
And
my!
that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Mike, you're
And it's
supposed to
4th
catch
down.
that.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Getting down to the good stuff.
Oh, I made it!
I made it! Remaining on EA Sports.
Oh,
back
shit.
now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I fucking made it.
This fielded at the 2. Oh, good footwork on
no, Gridiron. You ain't
take
gonna
this one
shit.
near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense.
Von Bell is fucking everywhere, bro.
Be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying,
let's go, we on that shit.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
He's gonna fucking run. No, we're not going for that
I don't think
shit.
we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Back to throw, and he finds Montgomery complete.
Yo, this really wasn't good. This motherfucker got some fast-ass dudes, bro.
Play there for Chicago, and even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Good fucking hit. Yo, how is this nigga not fumbling?
His nightmare afternoon continues. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
These are some fast motherfuckers, bro.
Check, 47. Hey, man, watch the boot.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Naeem Hines with 9 seconds remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point up and through. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ugly.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That was fucking ugly, bro.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
58 Mike, 58 Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
58 win. 58, come on.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Go. Slam.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And